Today, Lauren and I are walking to Dunn's grocery store. I don't know if they call it that. I know it's Dunn's, but we got some comments on a TikTok we posted saying Tesco's not Irish, even though we did know that. It's just what's closer to us. But they said to go to Dunn's because that's an actual Irish grocery store. So we're here by the place we're staying at. This is Irish Town Park or Ringsend Park, something like that. It's a really nice park. It's beautiful. Some football. Football. I guess like a league or like a small league or something. There's some people playing for some city thing. Then this is funny because as Americans we think this is like, oh cool, they have football posts to kick a field goal, but it's probably for rugby. I doubt that there's many football players here. There's a lot of football players here, but not many American football players. We did see an interesting game the other day. I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was we thought it was field hockey, but we were like, that's not field hockey. It looks different than that because they were using this wooden paddle thing. We found out it was hurling. You would never see that in the States.
Guys, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
This is such a nice park though. It's huge. They have a lot of facilities and they have a gym somewhere. Tons of different places to play football or soccer, like we call it, and just a nice walkway here.
Guys, we posted a TikTok walking to Tesco and it reached Ireland more than the USA, and there's a lot of comments on there.
So we posted this TikTok we're telling you about of us walking to a Tesco that was pretty close by. And we thought it was gonna reach our like American followers and friends back in the States. So we're observing all the stuff, how the roads are really small compared to what we're used to, how the steering wheel's on the other side of the car. And it only reached Ireland and other European countries, so they just think we're these two dumb Americans that know nothing. So we're just getting like flamed in the comments nonstop. People thinking we're hating when all we were doing was observing the differences here.
I think they got mad because I said, guys, it's so weird they drive on the left side. And I was like, not laughing at that, but just kind of like, I don't know, but it seemed like everyone got mad and I wasn't saying that in a mean way.
Shout out to the people though. There was a few people there wishing us a great holiday, great vacation. So nice to see that. But of course, as people, you always remember the bad comments. You gravitate towards only remembering the annoying stuff. But most people are just trying to be helpful or informative. But yeah, I think some people did think we were like dissing the country, which we're not. We love it here. It's amazing being in a place where you can just walk around. It's super lively. In the States, we have these things called stroads, which are pretty crappy to walk on. It's just like big roads, which are awesome for vehicles and getting around in your car, but it's terrible for walking. Here, it's so lively, but it's not very good for driving because the cities are so old. They were here when they had carriages and people just walking and only horses. Right next to a park or a merry-go-round right now, so it's pretty loud, but excited to check out Dunn's. See what this is about. Here you go. It is called Ringsend Park. It's huge though. There's a term I was looking for, pitch, the football pitch.
The boombog.
Boombog. They even have a little track running area. Dang. So they have stuff for football or soccer, tennis, and basketball.
Whoa. What's this?
I don't know, is it a garden?
Oh, that's cool.
And then it looks like rowing. Wow, huge park, really nice. Crazy how walkable it is here, it's so nice. Never seen anything this old since the United States is pretty new in terms of the world. But it's amazing, look at this cathedral right here. We've never been to the east coast of the US though. I don't know how comparable that is to here. Assuming it's not obviously gonna be super similar, but definitely more so similar than California or Arizona, which are super new in terms of the world. All right, we're about to pass a bridge right now. This bridge is really beautiful, and there's this huge arena next to it. And we had no concept of who plays there, but we checked online, and just the other day, Tate McRae was playing there, and then Tyler, the Creator, is gonna be playing there. And who was the other person?
Lionel Richie, Pitbull, Moses and White.
Obviously a well-respected venue. Look at this though, got a little buoy with some signs. There's a toll road over there. There's another really nice bridge over there. It has this cool little thing that comes out the top of it. And some bars over there to the left, the pubs. We have to try to get across here. It's a roundabout. There we go, there's the shopping center sign for Point Square, Dublin. You see Dunn store at the top. I don't know how that second one's pronounced, I don't want to butcher it. And then there's Eddie Rockets, which in the States we have Johnny Rockets. I'm assuming there's no relation there, but they do have a Starbucks. Pretty loud here, it's a very busy road. A lot of transportation going on. We're by Dublin Port. All right, we found the actual entrance. We were going the wrong way earlier. Looks like we're in some sort of shopping mall. It said it was a shopping center, so that would make sense. This all says Dunn's on it. It's a hybrid of a clothing store and a grocery store. This looks really good. Rotisserie chicken. The snack section.
Barbecue beef.
Walkers. Potato. Some energy drinks here to the left. I've never seen that, have you? Pipeline Punch Monster and Ultra Fiesta Mango. That might be a thing in the States, but I've never seen it. Lucozade.
Oh, Atlantic sea salt. What's this one? Just a pinch of sea salt. Alright guys, I have to try their Takis to see if they taste different.
They're right here. First place we found them. We were recommended to get meanies on our comments, so I think we're gonna get one, even though it doesn't seem like something we'd reach for, to be honest. But let's try it out. Pretty decent prices here compared to what we're used to.
Insert cash or select payment.
All right, we got a few snacks in the bag. It came out to what, 15 euros?
Yeah, with also a hair product thing.
So probably about $17 or something like that. One thing that's cool about over here is they allow the cashiers to sit down. I don't know why they don't do that in the States. I wish they did. It's kind of messed up. They make us stand up the whole time. I said that like I work as a cashier, but I just mean in the States they make that happen. But what's cool is this is like multiple stores in one. Got the clothing section over here. We're gonna check it out quite a bit.
All right, we're back at the Airbnb from Dunn's, and I'll show you what we got. We already tried them on camera for TikTok, so we're not gonna try them again. We'll just tell you if we liked them or not. So first we have Shamrock and Sour Cream. I don't know how to say that brand, so I'm not gonna try. But Grown with Love in Ireland. They're super flavorful and super coated. We like these a lot. This was my favorite out of all the chips that we tried, that we got from Dunn's. What about you?
Same thing here. I definitely thought that was the most flavorful and the best flavor.
Next up is from the same brand. It's Crinkle Cut and it's Atlantic sea salt and balsamic vinegar. Joey liked these more than I did. It just has like a different salt taste since it's Atlantic sea salt, but I still think they're pretty good.
They're really good. We both agreed that we still like the other one better, but we would definitely have these again.
Next is O'Donnell's relish and cheddar cheese flavor. I was not a fan of these just because at first it's pretty good. It's like cheddar, but then the relish really kicks in and I just don't really like that flavor at all.
I wasn't a huge fan either. I mean, I would eat them if someone handed them to me, but the relish flavor wasn't that great. I really liked the cheese at the start, but then the relish would kick in and it would kind of just make it not as good for me. So I probably wouldn't pick those out myself. Although we do love O'Donnell's sea salt chips. In our video where we're taste testing that, we at first thought they were kind of hard, but we've been getting really used to it. They're super good now.
Next up is the Meanies, which is pickled onion flavor chips. I can already smell them from here. I'm not a fan at all. I kind of already knew I wasn't gonna like them. I don't like onion, but we did try them because somebody recommended them on TikTok. But I can see why people like them because it has a lot of flavor.
Show them how they look. Can you pull one out? While Lauren does that, same boat for me. It's just not a great flavor. It is a cool texture, but Yeah, we're just not into pickled onion flavor. But like Lauren said, I could see why people love them because it's a lot of flavor.
This is our last bag of chips that we got. This is not an Irish chip at all, obviously. It's from Mexico, Takis. This is one of my favorite chips. And we did Takis from Mexico versus the USA. And they tasted way different. So I wanted to see if these tasted different because these ones are made in Spain. So I just wanted to see like how theirs taste. And they are quite a bit different from both Mexico and American Takis. They're, this doesn't even have red 40. So it has a completely different spice and it tastes healthier. Like it doesn't taste all chemically, which I'm not used to, but they're still super good. And I ate some of these and my stomach doesn't really hurt. And the other Takis from America that I always eat, it instantly like makes my stomach hurt. So these are actually pretty good.
Also, can you show the camera how visually different they are?
Yeah, these ones are like orange.
We're used to like red, like a Coca-Cola can red, or like the shirt Lauren's wearing red, and this is more orangey. It's definitely a darker red if you can see there. Lauren's shirt's more like how American Takis look. This one's definitely a little darker than her shirt. It's more orangey and dark.
Yeah, those are the chips that we got. Super good. We liked basically all of them except for the meanies, but everything else was super good.
Dunn's was amazing though. That was a really cool store. It was really cool because it was kind of like similar to a Walmart, but way less corporate-y, which we like. It almost felt like home goods or a craft store mixed with a grocery store. So it felt very homey in there. It was amazing. We're glad we got recommended to go there. We're also glad we got these chip recommendations. We liked most of them. There's a few that we wouldn't get again, but still cool to try them out. What's really awesome about Ireland is we've been doing tons of walking. So we feel like in the best shape in a while. And then on top of that, their chips seem so much healthier than America's. So we feel like we can eat these, and the walks we're doing, it's just awesome. Like it doesn't feel like our stomachs feel trash. The most healthy we've felt in a while.
I need to read these ones. The ingredients for the O'Donnell's Irish sea salt chips. It's only potatoes, vegetable oil, in parentheses, sunflower, rapeseed, parentheses, Irish sea salt. There's only 3 ingredients.
Crazy. That would be like 10 at least.
I think it's 3. It says vegetable oil, sunflower, rapeseed, so 4, I don't know.
But that'll do it for us today. Cool walk to Dunn's. We got to see some cool architecture, not like the stuff we see in the States where it's all box buildings. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.